Welcome back, everyone. Last episode, we talked about pride and the need for us to be able to actually acknowledge what we have done when we have actually done something that is, well, I think we should acknowledge anything that we do that we feel good about. I'm talking specifically here habits, and so we're talking about when you have actually accomplished something, you have actually done the thing that you said you were going to do, then it is great to be able to feel some pride and then even share that. But today we're talking about permission. What am I going to give you permission for? Well, the permission I'm giving you is to make adjustments, because if you don't do that, you will often get into this place where you feel confined by something you committed to that isn't working. And so I want you to feel free to give yourself that freedom to be able to make some adjustments to make something work for you. My name is Deb Blum. I am a self-love and authenticity coach. I'm the host of this channel on YouTube, and I am also the guide, the leader of Self-Love Base Camp, which is a paid membership group for women who do too much, never feel like they're enough, and they want to be really more effective in their lives, in their communications, in their relationships, and they really want to be living a life aligned with their truest self. So one of the ways that we do that is by getting a bigger vision for what we want to be stepping into, to feel more aligned with the truth of who we are, to live the life that we were meant to live. And so sometimes we have to actually get really clear and specific and put new habits in place to support that longer vision for ourselves. So that's what we're talking about in this series. And but today what I want to talk about is a self-loving thing is actually to give ourselves permission to make adjustments. So you can get caught up. I want to be really careful and cautious here that you can have your ego trickster come in and try to tell you that you can't do it because, I don't have enough time, or this is a bad week, or maybe we'll do it next week or something. So you have to be careful, and I'm going to encourage you to be really discerning and not make a quick rash decision. Like anything that you think you want to change about your habits that you've committed to yourself on, maybe give yourself 24 hours or pick up the phone and call a friend and ask them to talk it through with you, or talk to your partner, because you can get kind of swept away by your trickster ego. But I do believe that the most self-loving thing to do is to actually be willing, give yourself permission to be flexible, to make tweaks and adjustments. So let's just say that you said that you were going to work out this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then for some reason now it looks like Wednesday's not going to work. Absolutely. Don't kill yourself to have it on Wednesday, or maybe, Wednesday morning no longer works, but Wednesday evening will work. Make adjustments. Maybe it's something like, maybe it's even just like the way you're going to do it. You thought you were going to do this thing, but you decided to change it. Maybe you said you were going to do specifically a certain type of workout, and now you're like, well, actually, I want to be able to have freedom to do whatever workout I want to do, not be so precise. That is up to you. You are an adult. You are running your life, and you get to make those changes. And if we try to do habit formation with this restrictive kind of thing, what will happen is your inner counter will come up. It's just with your children. If you come at your children with a demand, it's time to get off your phone, they're going to have counter will, which is going to push up against you as a natural human thing. And that's why it's best if we get down to our kids' level and to ask them what they're doing first and tell them, hey, listen, we're going to get going in a little while. We're going to have to wrap up on our phones in a little bit. And you kind of you don't come in with that, rigidity. Same with us. We have counter will. We have an inner rebel. And so remember we talked about parts. This is a time when we have to be able to look at the parts and be able to have conversations about oh, there's a part that's saying this is too rigid. Okay, so let's just talk about that. How can we still achieve the same ultimate goal, but actually be able to not have to be so rigid about it? So this is the permission space to be checking in with yourself, making sure it's working, talking to the parts of yourself who feel in conflict. Let's just say it's too much. Dial it back. It's okay. We're not in a race. Baby steps. The smaller the step, the more likely it is that you're going to be able to scaffold and build to what you want. There's no rush. This is not a race. This is your life. You get to live it the way you want to live it. But you also don't want to not do these things and then end up waking up one day and feel like you never lived the life that you wanted to be living. So it's a dance. So dance the dance, give yourself permission, and you can do this. The next episode is our last episode, and we are going to talk about profit. All right. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up to tell me you like it. If you're liking this series and you like me and you want to hear more from me, please click the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so that you can get notified of my videos, and share it if you like it. Thank you.